Alrighty, and welcome back to the latest weather forecast for America. Now we're going to be talking about the potential, or the Arctic blast, and the potential for a strong snowstorm to develop with 70-80 mile an hour wind gusts and dumping about a foot of snow. But let's start with the temperatures. Now right now we see some very cold temperatures up near North Dakota, -17, possibly -20, but looking more down south near California, 60s, possibly 70s for down there. Now the real cold temperatures are going to be coming down on Friday. So in the northeast we could see -17, -20. Once again down south looking a bit milder, 60 degrees as a high. If we move this through to Saturday, once again very cold temperatures, -18, -13, anywhere in that sort of range. It's going to be our coldest temperatures, northeast and north, once again now the Dakotas. If I just push this through to Sunday, the colder air shifts to the northeast, where we could see -10, -15 degrees. Now if we look at the temperature anomaly, widespread -10 to -10 to -20 degrees below average. As we work our way into later on Thursday, we could see -20 more northeastwards. As we go into Friday, the real cold temperatures come -37, we can see there, -39, -40, potentially -50 degrees below average. In the west actually warmer as 12 degrees above average, but once again the main story is in the northeast, where that very impactful Arctic air is going to be coming down, so it's going to be it's going to be really hard to travel out there going into Friday. Now if I move through to Saturday, once again very cold, -40, -45 as a max, in around sort of like New York City area, places like that, looking very cold for this time of the year. Now if we go into Saturday, the air, Sunday, the colder air is going to push its way significantly southwards, so places like Texas, Kentucky, Florida, Alabama looking like -20 to once again -30 to 35 degrees below average. Now if I do move this through, once again it's even colder for places like Florida. We could see -31, -35, maybe -37 degrees below average. If I move this through to Monday, once again very cold temperatures, looking more north and northwest of the country as warm air makes its way for the west, but just very cold out there as a whole, -20, -30. As we move our way into Tuesday, it's not looking any better. North, northeast, northwest looking remarkably cold, below average. And as we move through to Wednesday, maybe things might start calming down. Now then, as you have probably seen by the title, we've got a potential or major snowstorm that's going to be impacting the east of the country. But let's look at what's going to be happening out there right now. We could see some snow flurries in South and North Dakota. If we move this through into Friday, we could see potential snow down near Oklahoma and places like that. Just a snow flurry and nothing else, no accumulations. Some snow there late Friday in places like Kentucky. Now, over the weekend period, we're going to see this area of low pressure that's going to be developing, and this will be a bomb cyclone that's going to bring very heavy snow, as we can see, for east portions of America. And these will bring blizzard-like conditions. We could see 70 to 80 miles an hour wind gusts. So this is going to be quite impactful, not only because of all of the snow, but just because of the wind gusts alone, 70 to 80 miles an hour wind gusts are possible. So let's have a look at the accumulations. So out there right now is the snow that is not melted from that snowstorm just last weekend. But as we go through into next weekend, significant accumulation starting, and we could see at least a feet, potentially 15 inches of snow for multiple areas. So this will bring travel disruptions, potential power outages, and overall just blizzard-like conditions. So this is something that we've got to monitor. So if we just do a brief overview of what we just talked about, there's going to be Arctic temperatures that could reach negative 50 degrees below average for this time of the year. And also we are seeing the potential for a significant snowstorm for the eastern portions of America. Okay, and if you did like this weather forecast, it was a quick one. We will have following updates tomorrow and Saturday, and also post events. We're going to be looking at the impacts. So if you do want to hear more about this, we're going to be going more in depth. Make sure to consider subscribing, and thank you so much for listening. Bye bye.